Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke Logan will steal Ridge Forrester from Taylor Hayes. At Italy, Brooke and Ridge will start effects off on a nice note. There will be some boat lift cling, but the mood will turn sour when Ridge tries to stop Brooke from spending time with Nick Marone after the fashion show. Brooke will decide she's had enough, so she'll lash out and stomp off. Nick will have a boat staying for Brooke as well, so that'll set the stage for a marriage offer and plenitude of romantic moments. Brooke's trip will eventually take a dramatic turn, so look for Ridge to save her after an accident. Some scary moments and could leave Brooke in peril of drowning, but Ridge will come through for her in the end. This experience will give Ridge the drive he needs to realize Brooke is the only woman he wants to be with. Ridge will really plan to kiss on Brooke and hope he's not coming around too late. Indeed, if Brooke tries to put up a bit of a fight, we all know Ridge is who she wants. Nick's going to be out of luck by the end of this trip and may sail out alone. Ridge since he'll have to figure out how to break terrible news to Taylor. How is Ridge supposed to tell Taylor that he's calling off their engagement and getting back together with Brooke? Of course, there may be some hype about Ridge's Brooke deliverance that gives Taylor enough good idea of where he stands. Whatever the case, Taylor is headed for heartbreak and will realize she's been wasting her time with Ridge. As a result, Taylor might resolve to stop this awful pattern and accept that Ridge is no way going to show her the devotion she deserves. Taylor Hayes may leave city after Ridge Forrester chooses Brooke Logan. Will Taylor join Steffi Forrester in exiting Los Angeles, at least for a while? Taylor has deluded herself into allowing Ridge's commitment actually means commodity, but his track record proves it doesn't mean anything at all. Ridge has a history of waffling between women and is about to do it formally again. After Ridge rescues Brooke following an accident in Italy, it'll be enough to seal the deal on them getting back together. Taylor's grand plans for a future with Ridge are about to go up in bank. It'll be crushing and downright humiliating when Ridge picks Brooke over Taylor in the end. Ridge will realize Eric Forrester was right and that Brooke is indeed the woman he's meant to be with. Although Ridge wouldn't want to break Taylor's heart for the umpteenth time, he'll have no choice if he wants to pursue this fresh launch with Brooke. Taylor finds herself feeling bitter, broken, and alone again? It's easy to imagine Taylor wanting to get as far down from Ridge as possible after he hurts her. Taylor may refuse to stick around and have a front row seat to Brooke's new morning with Ridge. Brooke will steal Ridge back and score the happy ending she wants, but Taylor will feel like her own romantic bliss has been ripped down. Since Steffi just blazoned that she's leaving city with the kiddies for a while, the door's wide open for Taylor to join her. Taylor might head out screen for a bit with Steffi while Jacqueline McInnes is on motherliness leave. This could be a good occasion to rest the character of Taylor until the show can figure out what to do with her following this bifurcation. No matter how it all goes down, Taylor will get updates on some crushing news once Ridge reunites with Brooke, formerly Moore. Sheila Sharp's desire for some kind of farewell with Luna, but Lee will shut her down. Sheila won't have a chance to see the body and may get defenses rather of word on Luna's charnel or grave point. Meanwhile, Lee will watch for Luna as her secret case nearly private. There'll be on-screen evidence that Luna is alive, but she'll be unconscious as Lee continues nursing her reverse to health. As for Elektra, she'll hear Will's pitch and contemplate a new job, Bone. That involves serving as a fashion model. Back with Luna, she may eventually recapture knowledge and throw questions at Lee. This could be Lee's chance to show Luna sympathy and admit she couldn't shoot her to captivity again. Lee hid Luna's survival rather and will continue to put the blame on Poppy Nozawa for how Luna turned out. As far as Lee's concerned, she'll suppose it's time to give Luna some real support along with a chance to truly change. Hope Logan and Daphne Rose's contest will toast up with Carter Walton at the center of it. Carter will inescapably find himself pulled toward Daphne despite his stylish attempts to repel temptation. Daphne will beget all feathers of problems with her presence. In the private clinic, Bill asks Liam, who's sitting up, if he's feeling okay. Liam isn't sure. He's nervous about being in the private installation about to suffer experimental surgery. Bill is being auspicious when Grace enters. She understands this is unorthodox, but she believes in her coworker and the procedure. Once Liam is prepared for his operation, the surgeon comes in, followed by Grace. Bill says he's counting on him to save his son's life. Liam asks if they're good to go. Grace takes Bill away to tell him the plutocrat has to be wired and paid in full. He urges her to text him the details, he doesn't want to lose his son. Bill tells Liam he'll be staying outdoors. "I love you." Liam says, "I love you too, Dad." They both look teary and tense. At the sanitarium, Bridget tells Finn she'll go check on Liam. She really hopes he'd a good night. Finn's amazed at how he's handled all of this. He's put his favored bones first. Bridget says he took a pellet for Steffi. Finn remarks on how delicate for her it's to get her mind around him dying. She's sure Liam will want to go home as soon as possible. Finn says he's not ready yet. Poppy appears and says, because of what my son did and how worried she was. Poppy tells Finn he needs to speak to him about Luna. She no way allowed. She did right by her, but she loved Finn the way she wanted to be loved. Poppy has a lot of regrets when it comes to her son, but not telling her who her father is will hang her the most. Bridget exits and Poppy suppositions Finn hates her. She said she was glad their son is gone. She can't forget the awful effects Luna did to her. Could he forgive her? Finn wonders what she wants him to say. Luna was veritably perturbed. Poppy cries, he was still my child. And his. He must be feeling the loss. Finn can't do this. I've to check on Liam, he says. Poppy feels shamefaced and Finn prodigies if she expects him to say commodity to make her feel more. A nanny knocks and process him, so Finn leaves. In Liam's room, Bridget asks a nanny if Liam has been taken for tests. The nanny explains that Dr. Buckingham released him into the care of his father, Bill Spencer. Bridget returns to find Finn and updates him on Grace Buckingham releasing Liam into Bill's care. Bridget is sure he'll have an army of croakers and nursers. Finn asks if they indeed know this is what Liam wanted. Bridget is sure Bill would move heaven and earth for his son. At Forrester, Steffi, Hope and Carter go over the Luna firing. Steffi will no way forget Liam submersing for the gun. He's an inconceivable man. Brooke appears and says she agrees. Liam Spencer is a true idol. Talk turns to Liam's brain excrescence and Carter remarks on the support that Steffi and Hope have handed him. Brooke wishes the rest of them had known. Hope says Liam wanted it this way. Brooke asks, so, there's really nothing the croakers can do? They go over the firing again and Steffi says Luna was writing Liam. Carter asks about the impact Luna's death had on Finn. Steffi appreciates his concern. Brooke sure Finn has mixed feelings. Hope doesn't understand how Luna indeed allowed she could be in their lives. Steffi says she came hung up. She was extremely dangerous. I'm not about to exfoliate a gash now that she's gone. Steffi makes a call to check in on Miss Dillon. She was wondering how Liam was doing. Carter wonders when Liam will be suitable to come home. Steffi's sure Bill will contend on keeping him at his house. She blames him for a lot of this. Hope's just glad Liam wasn't taken from them. Bill gives someone instructions by phone to wire the plutocrat. He mutters to himself that the croaker more know what the hell he's doing. In the OR, Grace assures Liam he's in good hands. They put him under and exchange a regard. Grace eventually says, scalpel, and they begin. Bill gets evidence that the line transfer has gone through. Looking overhead, he tells God if he wants to take someone, to take him. He pleads, "Please, don't take my son from me." Grace joins Bill in the staying area and tells him the procedure is over. Liam's in recovery. Bill wants to see him now. Grace leads him into the recovery room, where Liam is still unconscious. Grace says he'll be for a while. The surgeon says the procedure went well. Grace tells Bill they pulled off a medical phenomenon for his son. Bill cries that they were told there's no stopgap, but now she's saying he could live. Grace nods. That's what she's telling him. Bill sensations the odds of this are 1 in a million.